Hey, my Young and the Restless fans. Yes, I have the hot early spoilers for the upcoming week, August 7th, and we got some good ones. First, we're going to talk a little bit about how Victoria is examining her relationship with Nate. We also see Adam have leverage and will blackmail Audra. And then finally, the verdict is in. Look like Phyllis is pleading guilty. Welcome back to CBS Soap Dish Recap, where we recap everything CBS soaps, both the young and the restless, and the bold and the beautiful. This is your hot early spoilers for the young and the restless for the week of August 7th. And without any further ado, let's talk about what's going on next week. So first, let's start out by talking about Adam blackmailing Audra. So a very distressed Audra is telling Nate that she got a little bit of a serious problem involving Adam and ask him not to tell Victoria. Now, she's going to be surprised when Nate is not on board. Now, although Audra has done her share of secret keeping for Nate, he's reticent to return the favor as it may jeopardize both his personal and professional relationship with Victoria. And Nate, however, sees this normally cool Audra is extremely nervous now and that Adam clearly has her backed into a corner. Now, Audra confesses that when she worked with Tucker, he tasked her with erasing evidence that his record label covered up with one of the singers that committed statutory RAP3 while on tour. Now, unfortunately, Audra overlooked one little bit of incriminating detail, an email that Adam found. Adam obviously now has serious leverage over Tucker and Audra now that he's in possession of that email. Now, Audra looked like she may be smart enough to know that Adam is exposing this cover-up and will be very damaging for both Tucker and Audra's careers and reputations. However, Audra explained that to keep Adam silent, he needs Victor to agree to a merger of McCall and Newman Media. And to that end, Audra now asks Nate to get Victoria to persuade her father that the merger would make sense. Also gonna see Nate learning some hard lessons as he attempts to balance the relationships in his life and further his own agenda. And speaking of Victoria and Nate, we're not quite done with them as of yet because next week Victoria is also going to be examining her relationship with Nate. I'm wondering if it has a lot to do with the conversation that Nikki had with Nate on the Thursday August 3rd episode, because she was grilling him about where he stands. Does he love her daughter? And you know, moms are usually going to bring back the tea to their daughters. So I'm wondering what information that Nikki is going to provide based on the conversation, also based on what she saw the conversation between him and Elena. Is she now going to reevaluate and reexamine how she's moving with Nate? Honestly, I think she should, as Nate's been moving kind of suspect when it comes to business, and he's hiding some things working with Audra. What is she going to do if she find out what's been going on? And especially when we were talking about the blackmail situation that Audra is going through when it comes to Adam. So now let's talk about Phyllis in this upcoming week. Look like the verdict is in for Phyllis. And yeah, you talking about state your case. Yeah, Phyllis faces the judge because Phyllis and her attorney, first of all, get to meet with Christine to discuss a possible plea bargain. Now, over her counsel's objections, Phyllis agreed to plead guilty on one condition. Phyllis is making the ultimate sacrifice as a mom that in exchange for her guilty plea, Christine won't pursue charges against her children. Now, Christine agrees to that, but Heather knows that Christine is ultimately not able to be objective when it comes to Phyllis. Phyllis' other stipulation is that she be allowed to make a statement to the judge before her sentencing. Christine accepts and called to arrange the meeting with the judge that day. Now, Phyllis is confident that she can convince the judge to take mercy on her and accept her plea of self-defense. Now, Phyllis really does believe her odds are much better at convincing one person that she's innocent rather than a jury of 12. However, Heather reminds Phyllis that Christine could use her influence with the judge so that Phyllis receives the maximum penalty for all those crimes. Later in the week, we're going to see Heather and Phyllis and Christine meet with the judge in the chambers. Phyllis recounts the terror that she felt under Jeremy Stark's grip when he attacked her, which was witnessed so quote unquote by Carson, who fled without trying to help. Phyllis will add that she had no choice to defend herself, which resulted in Jeremy's death. And Christine openly declares her doubt of Phyllis's account. Now, Christine will share her checkered history with both Phyllis and Heather, so that she's having a difficult time keeping her personal feelings for them out of the proceedings. And then Phyllis implores the judge not to lock her up so she can perform community service and repair the damage that she's done to the loved ones. Now, the judge adjourned the meeting, but Phyllis doesn't have to wait that long, because later Heather receives a call that a verdict has been reached, and this is all next week. And Phyllis braces herself as she realizes that her life as she knows it could change forever. And of course, the judge's decision will rock Genoa City. So as we know on The Bold and the Beautiful, Sheila Carter got off on a technicality because Bill and Ridge didn't do the right job with the FBI. I'm wondering, is there going to be some twist with her getting off? But even though she is saying that she's guilty, she's going to plead just to save her kids. Okay, so there you have it, your hot early spoilers for The Young and the Restless for the week of August 7th. Also, check out the early spoilers for Bold for the next week as well. Let me know your thoughts on Phyllis's grand gesture to save her children. What do you think about the blackmail that Adam has over Audra? And what decisions is Toria going to need to make when it comes to Nate? So let me know your thoughts. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for other updates, spoilers, recaps on this channel. And until the next one, like, comment, and subscribe. And we will see you next time. Bye.